Hello everybody, how we doing? Sitting bored, I've got about 40 minutes to myself, so I thought I would stick up a wee live just to see how everybody's doing, how their Sunday's been, and how their weekend's been. I hope you've all had a good weekend. Just one of the bored Sundays. So it is. I'll wait to see when Emily comes in. Yo, hope everyone's alright. Aye, so as I say, another Sunday, another weekend byway, lazy day today. So as I said, I hope all your weekends have been blessed. I think everybody must be our own GCs and things and that, wee axles and stuff like that. But I enjoyed myself last night. I was on GCs last night for a while, and I actually had, for the first time in a long time, well, that was 2 nights in a row. Hiya, Vanda, darling. I hope you're well, darling. I thoroughly enjoyed myself the last kind of Friday, Saturday night on YouTube. Just sitting having a laugh with good people. That's all it was. Just taking a piss, taking a laugh. And that's what this is supposed to be. And that's what I'm going to try and put myself forward to be, is just put myself into situations where I know I'm going to enjoy myself and have a laugh. Vanda, I'm actually doing quite good, darling. I'm actually doing quite good. I had a family member passed away last week, but everything's great, darling. Everything's absolutely fantastic. And I hope you're doing well, darling. As I said, I've been kind of peeking in your wee your TikTok and that, hen. You're doing well. You're doing well, hen. Just keep it up. Keep it up, hen. You see a smile on your face these days, hen, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing, Vanda. Honestly, Vanda, I'm going to mod you up, hen. I don't know why I never done it a while back, but I'll get you modded up at the end of this, hen, because I'm not very good at this. So, what else has everybody else been up to? If you want to come up and talk, listen, I'll stick the link in, and you're all more than welcome to come up and talk. I'm just sitting here looking bored, looking for something to do. Well, Vanda, see that, hen? The last kind of 5 years. All right, Bob, how we doing? The last kind of 4 or 5 years of my life. In fact, I would go back to even 6. I've been 2, 3, 4 major losses every year. You know what I mean? And I fucking hit rock bottom when I lost my wee one. And that was the kind of part where I knew I had to pull myself together and start thinking a bit more positive, because I always used to have a good positive mindset and stuff like that. But at that point, bang, rock bottom. And they say you can't come out of it unless you hit rock bottom, you know. So that's exactly what happened to me here. I had to climb out. But loss, it affects us in really, really strange ways at times. It really does. I know it did me. No, it's good to see, Vanda. It's good to see. It definitely is, pal. Well, I'm actually lucky that I had a big family. You know. Oh, you better believe it, Vanda. You better believe it, Hen. You better believe it. That's a lifetime. Do you know what I mean? That's a lifetime. You know what I mean? 24 years. Wow. Yep, it certainly is. I don't know the circumstances, darling. I only know that you had a bad loss, you know, but of course it is 24 years. Wow. I was the same. See, when my old boy went, I know that crucified me too, you know, because I had always known this big stanch, 6'5" monster of a man who never seemed to get ill, you know what I mean, and was here constantly, and you know, and then the next minute they're no, and you see them wither away to nothing, and you're like, it just changes your mindset and everything. It really does. It actually questions your own morality and your own life. Is this all actually worth it, you know? But you never know. As I say, we seem to pick ourselves up and keep going. If not for ourselves, we do it for our loved ones that's still here and our family, you know. But aye, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's who it was, Vanda Hen. I really didn't. But my heart goes out to you, darling, because well, it's amazing what you can do, Vanda, innit? It's amazing when you start filling your time, really, instead of having all your time locked into this wee kind of, let's say your house, it's like your house, isn't it, man? You're locked in this space, and once you start breaking free of that space, and then you start like doing different things that you wouldn't have even considered, you know what I mean? It's like breaking the chains round about your legs. And once you do break the chains and you start going out and experiencing different things and filling your time with that, it's less time to grieve, and it's less time to think about the loss, you know, because that's you then starting to move forward. You know, you'll never forget, you know what I mean? But you're actually starting to move forward, and that's what got me here. I just got up one morning and I was like, I can't live like this anymore. You know, I had a long time off my work. You know, my work, I was lucky to still have it. Yeah. Well, this is it. This is a thing. This is a thing that we all do too, Vanda, isn't it? And we curb ourselves off to what we know, and we don't want any new thing. But see, once you do get out there and you see it, you're like, wow, man, there is nice people out there. There is really, really nice, good people out there, you know. But what I done was, I was a really fit boy when I was younger. You know, I done a lot of like sporty things and that, and I used to box, and I used to do this. So my first thing was, for me, into my mind, step into the gym. And that's what I've done. Started going to the gym again and just hitting a bag and doing a wee bit of cardio. Right, then you start seeing all these faces, and people will come up to you and talk to you and say to you what you want and what you up to and all that. Who are you? Blah blah. And as you say, and the next minute, you know, you've made a friend. And then the next minute, you know, you're going in nights out, or you're going on walks and stuff like that. Hiya, squirrel, darling. Good to see you, Hen. But aye, that was a kind of catalyst for me, Hen. You know what I mean? It definitely was. I mean, after my kind of last relationship, I was done. That was me. I was me. I had in my mind that was me for the rest of my days. I was never going to get into a relationship. I was never going to give my heart away to anybody again. That was me. That was me. I could cope with being single, you know. But it's weird how things change. Sometimes it takes people a month. Sometimes it takes people 10 years to change, you know. But you seem to be doing what's good for you, now, Hen, and it's really good to see, Hen. Good on you, pal. Oh, it's aye, that's what it's all about, Hen. Sometimes it just needs that wee bit of, you know, just no everybody's out to do a bad turn, and that's what kind of I learned. No everybody is, but I had lost empathy. I had lost empathy for everything. I was coming out every day and going to my work, man, with well, this is it. 100%, Vanda, this is it. It's hard to give your heart out, but see, I've been blessed. I'm one of the lucky ones that I've actually met the person who I should have met when I was 16, you know. How we doing, outlaw pal? You know what I mean? I've met that person, and thinking back at it, I wish I could have gave that person the 30 years. How we doing, Scottish and proud, bro? I wish I should have gave that person the 30 years that I've gave to absolute wasters, you know, and everything I gave to these people, you know what I mean? But now I've got that now, you know what I mean? And I genuinely, it was the last thing I was looking for to, because I genuinely was not looking for anything. I wasn't even trying, you know. Vanda, listen, Hen, man, you'll never depress me with stuff like that, darling. If you don't want to talk about it, it's no problem. But listen, Hen, you'll never depress me with that stuff, Hen, man. I could tell you a tall tale, and trust me, there's me, Addy boy. It's good to see you. Addy, well, I've actually just got away with that, man. She's actually popped out with a wee in to try and get the wee in to sleep, so I've got about 40 minutes to an hour to myself. So I thought I would just jump on and waffle some shit. No, listen, Vanda. I've been there, Hen. I've done it. I know exactly. How we doing, Gav? Good to see you, my pal. Good to see you, mate. I've done it all, Hen. I've lost and fucking hang with it, you know. And my problem was, man, I just thought when I was younger, I thought everybody was the same, you know. There was no shit, you know what I mean? Everybody was the same, and then you realise that nobody is the same, you know. There are people out here that's got a face for everybody, and it takes a lot to get used to. And I just I put my trust in people I should never have put my trust in, and I gave them things that I should never have gave them, you know. But as I say, up to this point, you know, you just got to keep fucking battling on. Aye, Addy. Listen, mate, I got woke up with the wee in my ears, with her finger in my ears, shouting, "Dad, Dad, Dad." And that was my time to get up. And I walks in and she's got my iron brew, my pack of iron brew, and she's got all the iron brew all over the bedroom. And now with the single cans, and she's rolling them about. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Honestly, man, she's an absolute nightmare. I'll tell you what, see if you want to keep fit and healthy and that when you're getting into your 40s and that, have a wane. I'll no be long and blowing the cobwebs off. Aye, Vanda. Aye, good on you. Good on you, Hen. I'm actually going to pop up to that place that you had told me with a wee waterfall and that, just after that wee path. I'm going to pop up there. We're just waiting for the next good day, and I'm going to pop up there. Because it looked beautiful, and it's something that I would like to even take my shorts in that ways and take the Wayne into the water in that ways at the waterfall, you know. Aye. I'm actually going to do that. As soon as I seen it, that was my thought. I was like, I'm jumping straight on that. I'm jumping straight in that. Definitely, I'll take the Wayne with me because I'm trying to let her experience. I'm trying to let her experience a lot of things that I didn't get to experience when I was a boy. You know, when I was a Wayne and that. So we had the thing with the health worker in the other day there, man, and she gets uptight when the health workers come in, man, because she's got it in her head that they think that you know what I mean, that they're here to spy on her as if she's doing it, and she gets really uptight, and she's quite a straight talking person. So when that thing we come in and they're coming out with all their charts and all that to say, oh, they should do this, they should do this, they should do this, man. And I've had to come in and calm her down because she was ready to fuck her out. But the wee one's going through the roof, man. So she is. She's massive. She's a big lassie. Well, Outlaw, that's what I'm wanting to do, bro. That's what I'm wanting to do, Outlaw, mate. Is it all right to, like, how far a walk is it, guys? That Mapsy. How far away is it? Let's see, like the walk within itself. Can any of you give a wee heads up on that one? How big a walk is it? Can I bring like a buggy or something? So it's Falkland I need to park, mate. Right, okay, that's fine. That's if you're talking a couple of miles, aye, good. And you can take a buggy. Is it buggy accessible in that? Will it be all right to take a buggy? Take care, Addy boy. Enjoy your cleaning up, mate. Enjoy the gaffer. The gaffer will not belong with it. No, there's a wee place down by where I stay, right? And it's got you've got to walk up to where I am. I probably need to walk about 2.5 miles. How we doing, Outlaw?
Oh, no bad wish you, mate. Right, you can take a buggy, but I wouldn't, mate. See if you've got why they like carry slings for your bairn.
All right.
I would take that, man, because then you can go and Daymare, like if you're leaving the buggy and then you've got to then go back to it and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Aye, right. Okay, that's fine.
I would take why they carry sling things, mate, and hit the bairn on the front of you, man.
That's ideal, mate, man. That's good advice, bro. Cheers.
Like, if you park in Falkland, you're maybe talking it's like 10 minutes, and then you're really onto the paths that take you into Maspy. And there's a couple of paths, and there's a tunnel and all that kind of thing. But you can also drive a wee bit up the Falkland Hill towards Leslie.
Aye.
And there's like you'll see like the fucking Fire Road gate on like it'll be a left-hand turn.
Right.
Back there, it's like 2 minutes, then you're into the centre of Maspy then.
Right.
But it's no great for parking, you know what I mean? So you're probably better parking down in Falkland, and then you've got the shops and that there too. So if it's a one day, you get an ice cream and stuff. Can I, mate?
You suggest Partner Falklands?
Aye, mate.
Right, that sounds good to me, pal. And did you enjoy it? See the streaming that, like the wee rubber or whatever? Was it quite deep, or was it just like feet level or what?
There's a part of it is deep in that because obviously there's wee waterfalls. Like obviously
Aye.
there's a big one that you would have seen with Vanda. You can walk under and around it.
Mhm. That's the one I'm looking for.
But on the Burns, there's like wee waterfalls too, so it'll be like ankle depth, and then boom, you're up to your waist. You get what I mean?
Aye. Oh, I'm up for that, mate. I love all that, mate.
If you go a wee bit past that and under like the sandstone bridges, if it's not been raining, you can walk up and it's only up to your ankle height. Yeah.
Aye.
I've walked it loads of times with right up with the length it with my dogs. Eh?
Aye, I'm up for that, mate.
There's loads of like wee paths in it, man. Like it's a good wee walk. Like.
Aye. Well, I've been saying it for as soon as I seen it on Vanda's TikTok, mate, I was like, I'm gone there.
Aye.
I'm just waiting for the next kind of good day, mate. You know what I mean? Just the next fucking really warm day and then just go up.
Aye.
I've got a wee
As
bit.
I say, if you park at Falkland and that day, you can fucking depend on the thing where you can go into the fucking museum at the Falkland Palace and everything too. Yeah.
I've never been to Falkland before.
Mate, that's where like Mary Queen of Scots and everything was held.
Right. I've heard about it, but I've never been there.
She was held there before they put her into the wee castle on the island of Lochleven. Nah.
All right, so it's got a lot of history behind it too.
Oh, aye, mate. You got not like the oldest tennis court in the world and everything's in that palace.
Aye.
Aye, mate.
Oh, mate.
Like it's a great wee area. Like
I love that, mate. See all that kind of stuff that you're saying there, man. It's got so much significance to it, mate. I love that.
aye. I mean, the thing is, it's mental because like I'm a Fifer and I used to kind of work it that way. You drive past it, you don't even think fuck all about it. When you were younger, and then like now I'm older, I'm like, what that fucking mental is fucking. And you get what I mean?
Yep, 100%, mate. I get it, mate.
But there's loads of history there, mate, and like even the locals, you speak to the locals and everything about it, they'll tell you like wee things that I'd probably don't even care about, like wee secret paths up Maspy and everything. You know what I mean?
Aye. But it's something. I knew. I used to go with my one of my older brothers. He used to be a delivery driver for a haulage company kind of thing, and I knew where Falkland was. Like what you're saying, Matt saying that, but it was always just outside it where we went delivering stuff and that, you know. So, but it just shows you, mate, that so much, even just like a wee cracking wee glen with some waterfalls, and then a couple of minutes walk, you're up there and it's the oldest tennis court in the world, and it's Mary Queen of Scots, mate. It all had significance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mate, like I can guarantee you, like there's folk in like at the Hill, at the Falkland Hill, and then you've got Leslie and Glenrothes. So we folk in Glenrothes that didn't even know Maspy exists. I can guarantee it, mate. It's like it's so secluded, but there'll be folk in China that cannot exist.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Because they come across, they look at the culture in the palace, and then they go away up there on the walks and stuff.
I was there at fighting Irishes here in Ireland, mate, right? And he took me to this big, what could I say? It's like a big nature place, like this big, I don't want to call it a reserve but it's got this big pond in it, this big fucking thing, mate. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Strathclyde Park. Right. Oh, it's
that's where the first like 2 teeny parks were.
Yeah. Well, see the pond there. See that there. It's about 10 times the fucking size of this lake, by the way, right? And it's got all these paths and that, and it's because it's coming down through the mountains. See all the water, mate. Crystal clear, mate. Crystal clear water, man. And
you can drink the water at Maspy.
You can?
You can drink the river water. You can drink the river water at Maspy.
Oh, mate. Oh, see that, mate.
Especially if it's rained like 2 or 3 days before it, because it's coming right after the hills. Oh,
mate. See that? I love that kind of stuff, mate. And that's when I went there with him. We went into this. It was a bit where you could jump into the water. It was maybe about 20 feet deep, but mate, it was crystal clear. You could see everything. There was no like that algae or any of the crap running about the side. Everything was just. It was a shock to me because I'm from the Central Belt, mate, and I'm used to going down the Clyde or going here, and then you've got all the shit in the Clyde, you know what I mean? You never really see something that's thing.
The Clyde's super polluted, mate. Like I wouldn't.
Oh, it's terrible, mate. It's terrible, bro.
Do you ken there's that many much medical waste pumped? Because obviously we didn't filter it, and there's not enough filtration in Glasgow to filter all the medical stuff. Do you ken that
you see
the fish can't even breed there anymore?
Aye, I've heard running about the Hingway area. See where the canal is that connects Glasgow to like Falkirk and that. I've heard that all that there is mega polluted, like mega polluted, mate.
Yeah, I think they're trying to clear it up, but it's a losing battle unless fucking Glasgow and that can up the fucking.
There's too many companies still pumping their stuff into the water, mate. I've never understood why governments and that don't make that a no. I really don't.
It's just fucking infrastructure, mate. If you can't fucking like because of the medical waste, like the refineries, some of the refineries can catch your fucking physical shit, can't screen out the medical waste.
Yeah, that's right.
You get what I mean?
Yep.
And it's worse when you get fucking places that are higher, like junkie levels and all that stuff, because then you've got higher methadone fucking levels, and methadone's worse than the smack.
Yep.
For the environment and the person.
Nah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like a highly.
You see that everywhere, don't you, mate? You see, it's an epidemic, man, and they'll not say it's an epidemic, but it is. It's I mean, every town centre run about where I stay. I mean, you go to the town centre, mate, you've got like a group of 20 to 25 junkies, and I hate using that fucking word, mate. I hate using it, right? Because some people just fall into this, like the stage of addiction by accident. Give me a second, bro. Gavin.
I wish and Outlook King, what's happening, boys?
Not much, mate. Aye, but I agree with you, man. Junkies isn't a nice word, but it's a common term, man.
It's no.
Because it's no everybody's went to smack for the same reasons, or
no.
You know what I mean?
They've had gateways, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it's fucking to block shit out.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate. I mean, look at me. Mate, I got addicted to pain medication, mate, because I had totally destroyed one of the muscles in my back. Right? So,
I think that's designed to be addictive, mate. I really do.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially when you think about it, a lot of it comes to the American market, and they want to keep people out because they've got constant customers.
Yep, 100%, mate. Gabalar, what are you saying, bro? Well, he's still raving for last night, Outlaw.
Raving and misbehaving. I can't say no, mate. I didn't get into like fucking 5 o'clock this morning.
I was the same, Outlaw King. 4:30 by the time I got home, man.
Where were you?
Just in society, it wasn't really raving, no, I mean, just Kirkcaldy, but it was fucking mobbed. Kirkcaldy High Street was mobbed last night.
Bro.
I don't know what it is. Like, they've got Alfie's and fucking that wee one in the corner of the High Street and that, so it's starting to get quite fucking popular again,
Aye, mate. Yeah, because all the pubs are shutting now, mate, you know what I mean? Sure, they're looking for somewhere to go. Know what I mean?
Aye, and Kirkcaldy seem to fill a wee gap again, man. But a bit fucking time, because Kirkcaldy High Street's fucked. Apart from that, really, there's a few good fucking restaurants, and that's about it.
Used to be a great night out in Kirkcaldy, man.
Aye, fuck aye, man.
Bar none, Barrett's fucking after dark or Kitty's.
Aye. Oh, mate, Kitty O'Shea. No. I'm getting mixed up. I'm thinking of Falkirk, mate. Used to be a couple of good nights in Falkirk, a couple of good places to go in Falkirk.
Never really went to Falkirk for a night out. Like,
They're a strange breed, the Falkirk people, man.
I used to go to the Camelin Baths when I was a fucking kid, and Coaster's the fucking rollerblading place.
That's
And
right, mate. I
Falkirk.
know where you are.
Fucking hell, man. We flashback there, was you?
A year and a half getting back there, mate.
Right, man.
I
do you
can
remember
remember.
going for a drink in Leslie, Gav? You wish you ever seen that film, The World's End, where they've got to do like 12 pubs in one village.
Aye, I've
Like
seen
that.
that, bro.
That's Leslie, mate.
It's like that.
Lesser population in a fucking high
How
school.
they doing
They
here,
had
though, bro?
like 15 pubs.
Good to see you, mate.
Oh man.
I've never. Is this? I take it this is a town, Leslie.
No, it's a village. It's got maybe about 5 streets. That had like 15 pubs.
Well,
Where's she? See Glenrothes? It's right next to Glenrothes.
right, I know. Well, I used to play badminton in Glenrothes, mate, up in that big sports centre they had. Aye.
Yeah, it would have been the institute. It would have been called back then.
It's all changed
But-
now, like.
Aye.
What's it called? New James Wood or something? Outlook in.
James Woods.
Outlawed you stay near Gav, like?
I'm only about 4 miles for Gav.
Fuck's sake, man. It
And
just shows you. I've done it, mate. Even on here, I thought, to start with, and that come on. I thought, obviously, with me and you, I came and met you and all that. You know what I mean?
Aye. That was a good day, that wishing, man. You should do that
No
again, bro. You should do that again,
Tara's
man.
maybe only another 6 mile away from me, and then Secret's maybe another. She's about maybe fucking 18 mile, and then you've got fucking Lammy's only about 21 mile away.
Lammy's 21
Aye,
miles away from you.
Aye, because it's just the way you'd have to go by the road.
Funnily enough, I was in Oakley on Wednesday. I was picking up slabs for a fucking house, yeah. And I taken a photo and I sent it to Lammy, fucking, where do you think I am, pal?
You used to went to his door and rattled all his doors and windows and scared the shite out of him, man.
Pure doorstep them, man.
Aye, or put a blue uniform on, man, and a fucking klaxon and scared the shite out of him.
Bang on the door. I've come for YouTube and I want a cup of tea.
Aye.
Oh, or you could even get some of the people on here now, the YouTube police, to go and hang with them, you know? There's a lot of YouTube police on here now.
Oh, wow, you're no kidding, man.
Yeah. Do you know, that's what I was saying when I first came on there, mate, right? Last night, Friday night and Saturday night, mate, that is possibly the 2 best nights I've had on here for as far as I can. I went on to GC's last night, mate, and for what? We all just sat and had a laugh, mate. A piss take. That's all it was, a fucking piss take, mate. And it was some laugh. And then Friday night, I had a basically a laugh and a piss take on Mines on Friday night, mate. It was good. It was different, mate. And that's actually what brought me to YouTube, mate, was the piss take.
Aye,
You know?
100% was you. We've lost that along the way. Ken what? I think it's worth it for that fucking. It's no worth it. I'm saying that the wrong way, but that's why we're here for these fucking lives that just fucking tickle your ribs the whole time.
Yep.
Bring them back every fucking night.
See, the thing is,
100%,
Gav, that I think it's split into 2 groups now. There's people that come here to kind of for a laugh and escape the monotony of normal life, and there's folk here that fucking want to project the fucking how shit their life is on the other folk.
Aye.
You know something, mate? I think there's a bit of both on both sides, if you can understand. Like, there's people, right? Let's say what you just said there, like 2 sides, right? I actually don't think there's 2 sides. I actually think there's 3 sides, right? You've got your poisonous element, right? That's going about, poisoning fucking people's chats and lives and back kingies, you know, really, really poisonous, nasty, evil shit, right? And then you've got the one side, and then you've got this other side, right? But see on these other two sides, you've got people who are just gone, they're just following, and they're not trying to be bad, they're just following along with people that they tend to go on with, right? And then they're a lot of people trying to protect themselves way like outspoken people about them. You know, they don't want to jump, they don't want to be seen as talking to somebody for that side, because that one will chastise them, you know.
But you see what happens, mate, when you fly with the crows, you get shot with the crows.
Exactly, bro.
You do your own thing. Like I love fucking spoke to T&K for fucking I don't know how long, fucking years, mate. And there's some nights I can watch his live and be like, shit, man, I should have been sleeping 2 hours ago. And there's some nights I'm there for, I'm not even saying hello to everybody I want to say hello to, and I'm like, I can't listen to this.
Yep.
Come on, man. You just do your own thing, Like, the whole pack mentality on here is fucking rife, like.
Yeah. I think
I've done that. I speak to a very different people in here, but that pack can, I do get caught up on that, because like I'll go up against one, and the next thing you've got fucking 6 or 7 of them, and they're like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? It's just one person you've got a problem with, but then it brings in more people. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Folk need to think for themselves,
Well, that was last week. That was the first time I've ever, and it was in the same night, I've ever had an argument with somebody in a chat. Because I normally don't bother. I normally just blanket, mate, you know? I'm just thinking to myself, these people must think that because I choose to be a certain way and I choose to speak to people, you know what I mean? I can be a cunt or no, you know what I mean? I can be a dick. But I choose not to. I choose to try and treat people the way I want to be treated. But there's people in here that they'll not come in here through the week. They're all working through the week, and then they come and get home and get pissed up at their fucking skulls and come on here and think, right, I'm going to get torn into somebody.
Like that's like your kind of Romeo mentality.
Aye, mate. Aye.
That's a good example. That's a good example. Look, he's definitely one of them. For the fucking marching powder and fucking some beer.
He's one vile bastard in every sense of the word, mate. I can't stand him. The stuff I've heard him saying to people about people, and I'm like, how the fuck can anybody give him time of day? It's unreal. You
know something as well. I think Peter Mellon's actually all right. I just think he's going to be.
I can't work out how that works. Like, how can you fucking live with that?
There's two different dynamics,
so
mate.
Polar opposite.
Aye, there's two different dynamics.
Aye, mate.
Listen, I think I've worked it out. I think fucking Romeo fucking bullies Peter Mellon in real life, because see when you look at before Romeo came about, Peter Mellon was on here all the time, having a laugh with people, and then he slowly faded out. He comes in now and again, but it's Romeo, it's more dominant, and it's like Romeo's telling him what to do, Fucking, I'll go in there, I'm doing this. That's what it looks like to me, like.
It'd be funny as fuck, wouldn't it, mate? It'd be funny as fuck, wouldn't it, man, if you actually found out the real dynamic, that Peter was this fucking drug-dealing kingpin and Romeo was his lackey.
The enforcer.
Yeah, well, somebody will run with that narrative, bro.
Fucking better believe they will, pal.
Well, there's another thing, Gav, like you're saying, somebody will run with that narrative. See the amount of stuff I've heard on here that folk are like, and it's just all hearsay and fucking assumptions and that, and folk are pumping it.
Excuse me, guys.
It's truths, and then 2 days later, in a completely different lie, somebody's like, this is fact. So like, nah, mate, that guy made that up like 3 nights ago.
Aye, how do fucking people think that? See, the thing is, right, it's like this is trickled down from mainstream media, let's be honest. They feed us things that's untrue. Before you know it, we believe it. 2 years later, it comes out it's not true, but it's got into the psyche of half the fucking country. It's the same thing.
I'm shit stuck by that point.
Yeah, same thing, aye, man.
So,
it's fucking mad. It's mad.
No, it's that. Listen, mate. Essentially, what I've found is if you don't, right, for instance, I've never met Outlaw King, right? But this guy has come up here and the two of us have sat and had a fucking chat, right? Like two men sitting, just getting on, no shit, no whatsoever, right? So see, that to me, that in my mind now is, that guy is okay in my book, right? But then I've done that with people on here, right? And I'm starting to hang with them, then I see them going into other chats, and it's just totally different. They are just off the other end of the spectrum, and I sit and I go, wow, man, do you know what I mean? It's
what you'll find about me with you, man, is like Vanda's known me since like the start of lockdown on here. But anybody that knows me on here will tell you I'm a constant.
Well, this is it, mate. Exactly, bro.
You know what I mean? I don't fucking go and bitch about cunts that will say hi to. If I didn't like you, I'll tell you I didn't like you. I'm not speak to you.
Aye, you'll stay out. Aye, either that or you just stay out their way, mate. Aye, 100%. But see, I try to be a constant on here, mate. Right, and there will be people out here. And listen, I'm not stupid enough to understand that this won't happen. People will judge me on some of my choices. Do you know what I mean? What choices I've done. But I can only go with what people are with me. Do you understand? And the thing that I've had with them. You know, the kind of interaction that I've had with them. I mean, I've had an interaction with Gav. Me and Gav have actually met each other, right? And we had a fucking absolute barnstorming we day, man.
See, I can only judge you, Wishy, on what I see for you, right? See, before I met you or spoke to you on here, the only person that can judge you on that shit is fucking your family and God.
Yes, mate, 100%, bro.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's nothing to do with me. Like, Gav's been fucking a heroin addict. How he got into heroin? It's nothing to do with me. What he done on heroin is nothing to do with me. Yeah. I've only known Gav in recovery. And that's the person I fucking hate respect for. You get what I mean?
Well, that's what clicked me on it, Gav. I hadn't even spoke to Gav in any chats, right? But I had somebody, I can't mind who it was, but somebody said, and it popped up on on my feed one day kind of thing, and it was Gav sitting talking about his recovery. So I can remember writing something to the guy, man. Good on you, mate. It's good to see that you're trying to get back on hang with. You know, and then down to a point now, 2-3 years later, where I've actually met the guy and we talk. Most days we send a message to each other. Do you know what I mean, mate? But I know for a fact that type of thing won't happen all the time. No, everybody's the same. You know what I mean? No, everybody. There's a lot of dodginess going on now. There's a hell of a lot of dodginess going on now, and it's hard to watch. It really is. It's hard to watch. See what you're on about there, lads. Mate, there's a lot of words being used these days, mate, that just they don't sit right with me, mate, and I try and take myself away from it, man. How we doing, Susie, darling? All right, boss, in.
That's the best thing, mate. If you know fucking for that doesn't come into your moral compass, then just stay away from it, man. Yeah. But then a lot of folk don't have morals, eh?
But this is it, mate. 100%, mate. See, this is it, right? See me. See how I carry myself on that. I'm the. It's no Outlaw King or Gav that needs to go home at night and sit and think to himself, did I make the right choice? That's on me.
Aye.
That's on me for the choices I make in my life, man. And even online here, that's on me. Do you know what I mean? And a normal thing with person will sit and say, you know for a fact if you said something wrong, as soon as you go off, man, right? It might take an hour, it might take 2 minutes, it might take 2 days. You'll end up saying to yourself, I should not have fucking said that, man. Do you know what I mean? That's just a moral thing. But there are people on here that doesn't happen with, and it gets worse and worse and worse.
Nah, man, I kind of live by my morals, mate, and a lot of folk are like, a fucking old-fashioned way of living. Well, guess what? The world was better in the old-fashioned days,
Oh, 100%. Mate, see, but honestly, see if I could go back to the 80s, mate, and just that would be the period that we all lived in.
The 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, mate, even 70s, 80s, 90s, just things would never ever progress, and we all just stayed in that part where the government hasn't totally fucked everything up, and it was left to the parents and that to do their own thing, you know what I mean? I loved my upbringing, mate. I loved it, man. It was amazing.
Freedom when you were young, then, man. It was fucking unreal.
It wasn't half, mate. I used to
literally go for like 20-mile cycles with your mate. You said you're still in primary school.
Mate, I can mind one time, man. My mum's like that days, man. We were all supposed to be going for a family photo, mate, right? So my mum's like, do not go out with where I can see you for the garden. So that means my mum coming out to the front door and then spying about. And if she can't see me, I'm getting a tanking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? I ended up 6 mile away up in the nature reserve, man, near the old quarry. Right? And oh my God, man, I can remember walking back like 2 hours later and they're all still sitting on the van waiting to go, man. What the fucking tanking I got, mate. So I'm actually in the 40 with a black eye. But mate, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah. I'm the same, mate.
Would never change it for the world.
Fucking
Gav.
Aye, sorry lads, my signal was breaking up there. I had to go out and come back in.
Where are you now?
Aye,
mate. Can hear you, bro. Can hear you, pal.
Anyway, wish you, I'm going to jump back in the chat
man.
Listen, mate, always appreciate it, my friend. And listen, mate, it was good to talk to you, my pal.
No sweat, man. Right, take
you
it
have a
easy.
good day, mate. Hope you have a blessed day, my
Hey,
pal.
well, King, respect, bro.
Do you take, bud?
Take care, my pal. Aye, mate, so how's you?
I'm good, Wish. I was breaking up there when you were speaking, like. Well, I say one wee thing on it. I'll patch it at that, like, but I'm guilty for that moral compass thing. I should just walk instead of reacting. I'm guilty of that. Like somebody crosses my moral compass, goes below that line that I'm willing to accept. I respond. I didn't go below that moral compass with what I say, but it feeds into that machine. I need to fucking patch it, man.
I'm going to be honest with you, right? And I'll say this to you because on any other way I've spoke to you, regardless when the phone, we've always been 100% with each other. I've never held anything back. And I'll say to you on here exactly what I'd say to you on a phone or face to face. Do you understand? And I would like to think that that's what you get from me, mate. There's been a couple of times I've been sitting, mate, right? And I've not even hungry. I've got up the next day and I've heard you and somebody gone to eat, and I've been like that to myself. I could fucking strangle Gav. Just walk away from the fucking idiot. And I'm saying to myself, Gav, don't even answer. Just fucking walk away. But mate, this is the ego, mate. As I've told you before, this is that ego, mate. It's a massive fucking hungry, mate. I had to let go of it, mate, because my mouth was fucking writing checks, my hands and my body couldn't fucking take anymore, you know what I mean?
I know.
I couldn't do it anymore, Gav.
The thing is, right, I've got rid of a lot of my ego, but fuck, it can just pounce on you any fucking second.
You better believe it can, pal. You fucking better believe it can. You better believe it can, mate. And something I started doing on here, I know, mate, and I'm still actually questioning myself whether it's a good thing for me to do or no. Is 100% outlaw, 100%, mate. And ego is the thing that is the poison, mate. But I'll tell you what, mate. I go back to how I used to hang with myself when I was younger. I used to carry myself, mate. And my ego was fucking massive, mate. I thought I was the fucking cat's pajamas. Do you know what I mean? You there, Gav? Gav.
Aye, sorry, man. My signal keeps. I don't know what's happening in the daylight. My signal's shit. The daylight keeps from going in
You
and out.
need to go closer to McDonald's, mate. Just go and sit inside McDonald's, mate. They've got good Wi-Fi. No,
It's not getting the door, yeah. It's not getting the door.
Susie.
No,
that is
listen, I
100%
heard most of that there.
Well, no, mate, it's just, as I say, mate, when I was younger, mate, I carried an ego, mate. Honestly, see if you could put the ego I had into, like, I'd be carrying a fucking rucksack, mate. I thought I was the fucking baddest bastard on this planet, mate, and there's nobody could have fucking done anything to me, mate. Right? And I get humbled a few times, mate. Trust me, humbled. And it was the second time that actually made me, I don't like that. You know, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm not going down that road anymore. And it's all about growing up, mate, isn't it?
I wish I relate to that. I walked about life thinking I was invincible, and fucking if somebody done something to me, fucking you got them back and you got them back better. And it's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, man.
Yep.
It's all bullshit. You know the thing that frustrates me on here, and it shouldn't, but it fucking does. These things that folks say, right, and it's fucking pretty fucking repugnant stuff. I know for a fact don't say that to my face, and that's the frustrating bit. But I need to learn. This is the fucking internet and console fucking high-band keyboards. I need to fucking learn that and just patch it, because like I have fed into that. I'm guilty of feeding into the machine. I'll admit that. It's my biggest fault online.
No, listen, do you think that plays into your... Right, I don't want you taking this the wrong way, mate, right? But do you know, like, right, what am I trying to say? Right, I need to hang with myself and watch what I'm saying here, because I don't want you...
No, listen, Wishy, man, right?
You've got a journey,
bro,
level,
right? If somebody wants to spin this the way they want to spin it, that's on them. It's not on me and you. We're in a fucking man-to-man conversation.
Right.
Just so happens to be online. But you know what I mean? You know how I stand. I'm an honest guy. And that's right away.
Right. Right. I see you, right, the first time I seen you, you were on a journey, right? And in my opinion, you're still on that journey. That journey will never stop, right? But I see part of that where a lot of the flaws that you have got ready, you know, you're still, it's not just the fact that it was addiction that you were fighting against, mate. No, you know, I think a lot of the bits that trigger you, mate, are still hanging to that, if you can understand what I mean. You know what I mean? That's still, I mean, let's be honest, mate. See,
like I'm holding on to a small part of my old life.
No, I mean the kind of bit where you had there was an addiction there, right? But you've kind of let go of that addiction, but the psyche around about it, that you still think, you know, you still think that. I mean, I know for a fact when these people call you junkie, this, that, I know it doesn't bother you, mate. I know that personally, it doesn't bother you, right? There's nothing they can say to you that you've not already called yourself, right?
Oh, worse, Wesley, worse, man.
Well, this is why that's why I'm saying that, mate. You already know what you are, and you've already called yourself out. That was the start of your journey. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
That was the start of your journey when you realised I'm this, and this, and I need fucking help. Right?
Yeah.
I just think it's connected to that bit of you where, you know what I mean? You're doing good, right? You're doing good. You're doing good, bro. There's no two ways about it. But see where we were brought up and what we've done, there always seems to be that wee bit, that just tiny wee bit that just wants to pull you back in, whether it's addiction, it might be it might be drama, it might be this and that. There's still something always trying to pull you back in. Right?
It's get like I've got Ken. What I understand now what you're saying. I've still got the addictive traits. Just because I'm not drinking and taking drugs,
I didn't want to come out and say addictive traits, mate, because listen, I've got addictive traits too, pal.
Aye, like for instance, in my real life, I play football. I put my fucking energy into that. Like that's a good thing, but you get my point. Like I find something I fucking like and I go for it. Like if I'm interested in it, I do it addictively. And it's like I love right. This is the truth for YouTube, right? With YouTube lives, not to do my channel on YouTube lives. I love fucking party. I love fucking the carry on, the excitement. Who's going to say something next, right?
Yes.
And that feeds into my addictive behaviour. There's no doubt about that. And then obviously I get caught up in these cunts cross the moral boundaries, bringing family and etc. Because you're right, the junkie word and that doesn't bother me anymore. I know where I was and fucking where I am now. Hey. Aye, it does play into that addictive mind.
Here we've got an idiot in here, right? His name's Ron Jeremy, right? That's my wee brother, mate, and that's him trying to wind me up.
I just love pumping.
I'm saying he's my wee brother, mate. But I'll tell you something, mate. He's no weird, mate. He's bigger than me. You know what I mean? He's my big wee brother. He's been popping in and out of chats.
And Wishy, you're a fucking fair lump yourself, so you must be a big fucking laddie, like.
I know he's taller, mate. He's taller than me, mate, man. He's one of the cunts that eats about fucking 6 meals a day, mate. 6 full meals a day and never puts weight on. He's just got a right high metabolism, mate. Fucking cunt looks like a Greek god, mate, honestly. See, because he owns his NB business and that, and he's always fucking good, carrying shit and all that all the time, man. So he's fucking well about himself, like, you know. But he's a cheeky wee bastard.
Yeah, can I answer you, Jimmy, there, Wish? Yeah, like, I get his point, right? I get his point. I'm a red-blooded man, right? I'm protective and all the rest of it, right? But at the same time, it doesn't fucking marry up with my actual day-to-day life and real life, man, eh? Like
I know what Jimmy's trying to say here.
I messaged you today, right? And you know where I've been the last fucking week and a half, right? I've been through your way a couple of times and stuff. You know roughly what I do. You know what I do, Wish you, right?
Yeah, of course I do.
And it doesn't marry up with that.
Yep.
So I need to fucking hear that balance with everything I do. Because if I'm no fucking living my full wholesome life as an honest, fucking caring, compassionate and empathetic guy, which I wasn't before. I wasn't that before. I was selfish to the core. And I'll admit that. That was my addiction that done that. But I take ownership of that. Eh? So I get what he's saying. And somebody comes to my door, I'm not going to take a back seat. But it's like, I didn't want to really go looking for it. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. And I'm playing into this fucking madness that, why am I doing that? I've got to question myself and ask myself, why the fuck am I playing into this?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I look at that thing as well, right? Listen, for instance, I'm trying my damnedest not to give this Masters any fucking thing with it like that, man. Because see, when it comes to me, mate, it's all hilarity, mate, man. These shorts I made were all in jest, mate, man. If anybody can't see that, you know what I mean? I think everybody else can see that was a piss take, you know what I mean? That's all it was. And he's taking that as literal, you know what I mean? But it was when and this, actually, he's like, yeah, you're nothing but a fat bastard, right? And I'm like, so how do you know what I mean? How am I a fat bastard? Then I'm saying to myself, what? And then I can remember what seeing him, man. Master, he's wee, he's no big, he's about fucking 5'8", 5'9". He's fucking shrunk then. If he's saying he's 6'2", he's shrunk. You know what I mean? But I just try and stay away from Chris now, mate, simply because the situation with the young lassie, mate.
Wishy, I can tell you, right? I bumped him into the foo bar a couple of months ago, right, at that rave, right? I can tell he's about the height of me. I had an image of him being about 6 foot.
Yep.
About the height of me.
Yep. Well, as I say, mate, he's... And listen, mate, in no terms whatsoever, am I that cunt?
No, you're a big fella, but you're naturally big. You know what I mean?
Well, and this sounds as if it's bothered me. No, I just want him to understand, you know what I mean? It was on jest. Do you know what I mean? Take it in jest, but he's shouting he's going to shoot me and do that. You know what I mean? No, I can sit back here and fucking laugh all day at that, man, because we know that's not going to happen, mate. You know what I mean? That's just not going to happen.
And when you look at Masters' history on YouTube, right, take out the, you can't really take that out of the equation, but the new, right, the Lassie thing, right, when you look at the rest of the stuff he's done, it's all names. And I reckon it's just because he's read the Daily Record fucking for 30 years. You know what I mean? It's fucking, there's no way he knows all these people. Fucking some of the names he said, he could get hurt himself. Let's be honest.
Listen, mate, I heard, I'm not going to go into any depths or anything like that, but I heard they got a slap in the mouth for mentioning that wee guy.
Aye.
I heard they got a slap in the mouth for that, right? And that's why he was known for a couple of weeks. It was not today with his man being new well. He was warned. But who told me that? You know, as I say, we all know, GC knows people that knows him. I know people that know him. Do you know what I mean? It's so handy to know people, like, you know. So you can find out these things, mate. You know what I mean? I might come across on here as people might want to take the piss and that because I don't want to argue, mate. But they don't know my life out of here, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wish. I know you know that.
The thing that I've learned
is, man.
The thing that I've learned is gangsters are not going to come on here and shout about what they can do, mate.
100%.
They're not going. It's just not going to happen, mate. So see cunts coming on here and saying they're coming to your door, they've got to do this to you, they've got to do that to you. Horse shit. End of story. Horse shit.
Aye. The thing is, right, like the person we're talking about in particular, he's never left fucking Troon. Maybe to go to a rave, like I've seen him in Stirling right enough, but you know what I mean? It's like
you ask wee Jimmy. See you, Jimmy. You ask you, Jimmy, right? See you, Jimmy, heard something that I heard very similar, right, about why Masters is known Govan Hill. Right? I heard that from somebody for Govan Hill. Right? I heard that from somebody for Govan Hill. So, see when Jimmy said that, I was like, that must be fucking true.
Aye.
Because two totally different people can come out with the same story and tell somebody out with Govan Hill, but tell them the same story, mate.
Aye. Coming from two different sources, what's the chances that two people that didn't speak offline or have spoken about online because it would have been documented if it had been? The chances that are like 1 in a billion. Fucking mere.
Exactly, mate. So that's as soon as when Jimmy came out and said that, I knew straight away. I was like, fucking, that's on the nose. You know what I mean? Jimmy's on the nose with that one. But I don't know, mate. I'll be honest with you, mate. Man, over the last couple of weeks here, mate, I was considering packing all this in, mate. I was considering just leaving it, mate, because last week when that fucking porn bombing incident happened in that bit, man, that took the wind out my sails because I'd never had anything like that before. Because I didn't think I'd pissed people off that much that they needed to do that to me. You know what I mean? I didn't think that it's no that deep to me, mate. If you can understand, this
But that's
isn't that.
It goes back to the start of your conversation when Outlaw King was on, right? You were talking about the different types of groups, right?
Yeah,
For me, that's not a group. That's a limited, a very fucking, a fucking mass minority, right? Individuals that are that way inclined. That's my opinion. There's no groups involved in that. There's no way some stranger's going to tell another stranger, by the way, I porn bomb and I dox women and fucking. That's just sick. And the narcissists, mate. Fucking narcissists. Even worse than narcissists. No, I mean just evil bastards.
yeah, 100%, mate.
And it's individuals. Wishy, let's get it right. That I don't know how many there is. I don't think there's a lot of them. I think there's a handful maybe. But I think you get that in all walks of life. And it just shows itself in your graphic online.
Yeah, mate. Definitely, mate. Definitely. I think the people that shows who they really are on here, with their vulgarity and with their it kind of shows who they actually really are offline, mate, if you know what I mean. And that tells me that we are dealing with some of the dregs of society, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And no, even that. Listen, mate. Give me 2 seconds, bro.
You're
Hello?
good. You're good, man.
I'm sorry. Right, give me 2 seconds.
You're okay, man.